a very good 8 August day. Far 8 is an auspicious number, I believe, not just for Chinese but for the whole Malaysian, right? Because 8 in Chinese, it symbolizes prosperity, Fa. So today is double prosperity day. So I've chosen this auspicious day to officially announce my signature keynote nationwide roadshow, which will be coming out on 9th September 9/9. Why this roadshow? On the 7th of July, me and the Malaysia SME Media Group, we were presented and recognized as an ASEAN Record holder for holding and organizing the 12th Malaysia SME Congress at the summit of Mount Kinabalu. So that was the first time a business conference was held over 4,000 meters sea level high. So this achievement was never meant to be just for the Malaysia SME Media Group, myself, or the 17 expedition members, all these great entrepreneurs who participated in this expedition and successfully summited Mount Kinabalu and delivered the business conference. Like I say, it's not for us alone. This ASEAN Record achievement is a significant milestone and achievement for the entire SME community. We want to prove as a whole the SMEs can. The SME can achieve great thing, greater thing, the greatest thing if we as a fellow entrepreneur, we put our heart and soul and effort to commit to the vision, the goal that we have in our entrepreneurial journey or in our personal life. Since 7th of July, we presented this ASEAN Record, I have been receiving a lot of inquiries. Should I say inquiries or requests? Doesn't matter. I mean, many of you have reached out to me and wanted to know why we took such a challenge to organize such a difficult mission and what does it take to achieve such a record. Then many are asking too, how is it like to work with 17 or many successful entrepreneurs who their business are much bigger than mine, they are much successful than me. How do I work with them like as a team for more than 10 months and spend 5 solid days together in Kota Kinabalu, Kundazan, until the day that we successfully submitted Mount Kinabalu. Yeah, there was some experience. I'm very glad and honored that I have this opportunity to work with them. But I mean, more importantly, it's never about only this expedition of 10 months. Throughout my media career for the past more than 20 years, when I founded the Malaysia SME Media Group, I must say that I'm always very fortunate. Okay, why am I fortunate? I have always had the good opportunity to meet with many successful entrepreneurs. I interview them, I engage them, and I get to learn the very insight from them. Right? So that's how fortunate I am. I no need to spend millions of dollars to attend conferences to learn from the greatest people, the greatest entrepreneur, because my nature of business allowed me to interact with the greatest of all of the SME entrepreneurs. So since I am so fortunate, so I believe it's the right time for me to embark on this nationwide roadshow to share with you all these over 20 years of experience and insight I have by knowing this greatest entrepreneur. So what sort of characteristics that I have, what making them so great. So this is how and why this roadshow is all about. And in this signature keynote of mine, so I'm very much going to share about the characteristics of successful entrepreneur. I'm sure this is one that one of you want to know. And at the same time, so this is not surprising. I have also received a lot of requests many of you actually have a plan, like maybe it's in your bucket list that you always want to climb Mount Kinabalu, because why not? It's Southeast Asia's highest peak. For anyone who have ever successfully submitted and stand tall at the summit of Mount Kinabalu, the feeling is always very great. It's a great personal achievement in life. So yeah, I'm going to share as well. The second part of this keynote will be very much sharing with, for those who are interested, or for those may be interested to climb Mount Kinabalu. I'm going to share with you the homework that I've done, very detailed homework I've done, that I believe it can really help you to understand what does it take to prepare in the most simple way, but still need a lot of your effort, and effort is always required to how you can stand tall at Southeast Asia highest peak as well. Then there will be a third part of this sharing where I get asked a lot. I get asked a lot about how I maintain my physical look. Okay, so and not just that. Every time when I attend a business function, as business function, especially dinner business function, it's always pretty late. The food don't serve up until about 7:30, even 8 p.m. So, and usually I don't eat up after the time. Okay, my so-called last meal of the day is always like try to be before 6, if not later 6:30. So every time when I attend the business function, the dinner function, because I don't eat, despite all the good food being served, I have always been asked, so what's my diet program? Or some even think it's a secret, but there's no secret. Nothing is secret, right? So everybody, you have your own diet program for a certain reason. It could be for your health, it could be for your look, it could be for your performance. So at this third part of my keynote sharing, I'm going to open it up, share with you my simple personal health and well-being program. So hopefully it helps you as well, because we are all business owner. I know how difficult and how demanding it is to run a business, especially a SME business. We are always very hands-on as a SME business owner. So I hope I could share, and I believe I could share, and I'm confident I could share something that is really workable and that will show good result. Then of course there's a fourth part during this keynote. So basically I'm going to make it simple, break it into 4 parts. Part 1 about entrepreneurship. Part 2 is about how to prepare to climb Mount Kinabalu. Part 3 is about personal health and well-being. And the part 4, is the unfiltered session, right? Unfiltered means, of course, it's a Q&A. So whoever at the roadshow and signature keynote event, please ask anything that you like. As much as I can answer you, I will not hold back. I will share with you wholeheartedly. So that's it. And once again, today is 8 August. So I officially announce my nationwide signature keynote titled Beyond the Summit, Leadership Without Limits. So I promise you, this is just not an ordinary business sharing or business presentation. It's not an ordinary talk. This is going to be held at GSC Cinema. So I'm going to present to you something different, just like how I presented the 12th Malaysia SME Congress at the summit of Mount Kinabalu. This is going to be a cinematic presentation where you will not just learn something, I believe, and I am very certain that you are going to be entertained at this event. So for the very first that's coming out is on 9th September in GSC Cinema IOI Mall Damansara in Kota Damansara. And the second booth show is going to be on the 10th of October in GSC Penang, followed by 11/11 at JB GSC Cinema as well. And of course, since the ASEAN Record was achieved at Mount Kinabalu in Sabah, so for sure, I definitely need to organize one there. So Kota Kinabalu entrepreneur, so I will be coming to share this with you on the 12th this year. So in GSC Cinema, looking forward to sharing with all of you and seeing you there.